Hey you, what's up? It's me, Norman Duke, apologizing for no video for a long time, and bringing you another Total War Shogun 2 battle. This battle was fought on the Caldera map. I got 3 units of Bow Ashigaru, 3 units of Katana Samurai, I got some units of cavalry, I got 3 units of Yarikav, while my opponent got a pretty particular army. He got 3 units of Bow Ashigaru. You then got lots of spear units. You got, I believe, 3 units of Najinata warrior monks. 1, 2, 3. Yep. You then got some Yari Samurai, no, Najinata Samurai, sorry, and some sword troops. I believe these are Najinata warrior monks, Katana Samurai, 1 longsword Ashigaru, if I'm not mistaken. No, yeah. So you got 4 units of Katana Samurai, 1 longsword Ashigaru, and this should be pretty much everything you got. And basically my opponent was rushing the high ground, but for some reason he pulled back, and I don't know why he did so. Very nice colors, by the way. So I thought about taking this key building, but then getting the high position looked more useful, so I did this. And let me speed things up a bit. Would I ever learn to pronounce that? Because this is gonna be long. So my opponent's strategy was kind of weird. He was probably planning to camp down here. I don't know. Here I got a charge against these troops with my cavalry units, and as you can see, I did some pretty heavy losses on his bows, and some good losses on his Katana Samurai as well. While losing 10 men here, no man here, and 11 men here. So it was a pretty nice thing. My opponent's spear troops were scattered. You couldn't send them into a fray fast enough. Now his archers are killing some of my horsemen, however, which is a bad thing. But still, I think those charges were pretty useful. Now my opponent, it looks like he's moving forward again, but then he's pulling back again. And this is kinda weird because he's leaving me all the time when I need to position my troops up here. And now I'm shooting it. Targeting his Katana Samurai, no sorry, his Najinata warrior monks. Or probably, or even a Katana Samurai, I don't know, those 2 units were so mixed up. And I believe I'm gonna try some more charge in the next few seconds. Oh no, I'm not, because my opponent shifted his spear troops on this flank. Now what I probably should have done, yeah, which I am in fact doing now, was to keep a 1 or 2 units here and to position the rest on this flank, because my opponent's spear troops are infantry, so they're not as fast as my cavalry. And as you can see here, he has his sword troops uncovered on this flank. He protected his center, he protected his left, but his right is kinda undefended, and in fact, as you can see, he's moving some troops. No, he's not, in fact. Well, that's weird. Okay, so, fast forward again. Oh yeah, here I try to get some charge. But this won't go well, because as you can see, my opponent got spears here and is using his archers. I'm gonna get some kills, but not many. And then I try to pull back, but my men get caught by these spear troops. They get shot with arrows. As you can see, they're falling like flies. This is not bad. This is not good. I try to get 1 more charge here, but I think I'm gonna pull back. Yeah, I'm pulling back, because he retreated his men and sent forward his spears. So this time my cav didn't do much. And what I'm gonna do now is move forward with these archers, and well, now you will see 2 different tactics about archers. As you can see, my opponent is doing a weird thing. He's sending forward his spear troops, probably because he felt the threat of his cavalry here. and before he could have charged into his archers. But the problem is he sent forward his most expensive troops, Inaginator warrior monks, which are also the troops he has, which are more vulnerable to arrows. And so as you can see, I'm completely ignoring his archers and targeting his Naginator warrior monks, while he is just attacking my archers because they are his only target. And this is gonna cost him, because these guys are crazily expensive. They're very good melee troops, but they're absolutely crappy when they get arrows fired at them, because we have close to no armor. And once this unit is reduced to... sorry for this background noise, by the way. I have to keep my window open because it's damn hot here in Italy. And so that's my brother putting his motorcycle into the courtyard. Bye bye, little brother. Okay, he's gone, finally. Well, as you can see, this poor unit of Naginator warrior monks get completely destroyed. But they're very high quality troops. As you can see, their morale is still green. They get the general nearby, of course, but I believe no other troop who still have green morale after suffering these losses. And then I'm just gonna switch target and go against another unit. Now, my opponent shouldn't have probably let me do this. He should have just moved forward when he saw I was targeting his warrior monks. By leaving them here and keeping this asymmetric archery fight, he basically allowed his best melee troops to get destroyed. Yeah, I was targeting his general for a while, but he pulled back. But he didn't pull back his spear troops, which is kinda weird. Now I believe he was sending his archers into a melee because we had no more ammo. Meanwhile, this unit of Naginator warrior monks, as you can see, took pretty heavy losses. He sent some cavalry against his archers. Little fight in the woods. Well, this is gonna be a short fight. Sorry for his horrible lag. Now my opponent moves his archers in this pretty weird way. He's using his avatar to fire some flaming arrows at me, which is pretty stupid in my opinion, because he's wasting one long cooldown skill against archers, and archers in the woods. So basically he dealt close to no damage. And here I go back targeting his spear guys. Yeah, my opponent didn't play this well, because yeah, now he's moving, I believe. Yeah, but he really should have moved sooner. But instead he let his best unit die. Actually his best units, because even this one is not feeling too well. And finally this guy's away. Took a while. Now fast forward again. This is when I send for my katana samurai. Now my opponent's sword troops are kind of low quality. As you can see, none of them is upgraded, while my sword troops are very elite. This unit is level 6, this is level 7, and this is level 6. And so here I get a downhill charge against this man. And my man, I'm gonna thrash his man completely. Look at the charge of this katana samurai, the damage I dealt. Kinda looks like a Nodaki samurai charge. These guys lost half their numbers in a few seconds. And pretty much the same is gonna happen here around. Now, here I position my cavalry against the back of his army, and I'm getting some charges. As you can see, my opponent is kind of the worst position you can ever get in this game. Charge downhill with his best troops depleted, and with cavalry at his back. He had no cavalry, he just relied on his infantry to win the battle, but as you can see, it didn't quite work. One single charge was enough for my man to crush his man's morale. Some units are resisting, it's Najinato warrior monks, but it's gonna be a short resistance. Because even rallied, they just can't stand the carnage. We also got some katana samurai in there, I believe. Oh, wait, no, these are my guys. No, these are his guys, which are running. And this was the end of it. Kind of a slow battle. My opponent could have really done something against me. I mean, yeah, no cavalry, which somehow it can be understood on this map, because there are lots of woods and people just tend to, when they conquer the high ground, they tend to stand there, and if you have to charge downhill, you have to charge through the woods, and this will hinder your cavalry. But basically he just relied on melee infantry, and particularly spear infantry. He had close to no veterans, and he did some pretty meaningless moves, or better, he didn't move when he should have done. But in any case, good game to him, and thank you for watching. Ciao ragazzi!